@btown_kits, free jerseys. I mean, free jerseys, free delivery.
I want to talk.
You can talk. We're all talking.
Wait. What
Shucks. Wait, someone adjust the camera.
Oh yeah, it's kind of fucked right now. How do we?
Paulo!
No, there's 0 people. There's 0 viewers. I guess good. Should I? How do we?
Let me know. Let me know.
Wait.
Why you can talk.
Should I do like? Okay. No, me. Wait.
Talk to all 0 people.
All 0 people. Fuck. Wait. What do I say? Well, I can't see anything. They're moving the camera now.
How are we supposed to?
Yeah, wait, but the camera's like really off.
Zoomed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like also
Or
like
tilt the camera.
it's like I don't know how to
Move
explain
it to
it.
that side. Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Oh, wait,
We can't see it.
Welcome back, viewers. We are having streamer troubles. I'm afraid the camera is not in the correct zoom. As you can see in the camera, we have Matthew Lau, one of our testers. I am so sorry for the inconvenience. We're trying to get things started. For Chung and Gomez, the bridge that just went, it was 33.70 kilo. We are currently on schedule, but with this stream issue, I think it's going to be a while.
Nice. As we can see here, we have Lau on the camera. You know what's close to Lau is Raphael Leao. He's a player. You can get his jersey at B-Town Kits. Thank you guys.
Introduce the bridge. All right. Okay, next bridge up, we have Andea Lo Ma. This is their second bridge. I'm afraid you can't see the bridge, but I figured I'd still say it. Delete this. Okay, wait. Double click on the bridge. Okay, now right to delete it.
I think.
It might be a little hard to see, folks, but that is their bridge. No, it's supposed to be in the middle.
Alright, as you can see, we had some technical difficulties, but our team is working on it. We will get you a nice view of the bridge. You know, honestly, Carlo, looking at it from the side angle, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, that definitely is high up there on the design.
I agree.
It's definitely unique. We don't see a lot of bridges that look like this. They definitely leaned more into the design. I don't assume they'll try to get a lot of weight. I think they want to conserve the bridge, or they might want to. You never know.
You never know. Maybe it was a game plan. But honestly, bridge looks awesome. Andea, Lo, and Ma, great job, great effort, and the detail is shown. Thank you.
This is their second bridge. Let's check out what they got on their first bridge. First bridge was 28.0 kilo.
Right?
Wow, that is impressive. Wait, I'm excited to see what this bridge would hold.
I think this one might be more their design entry, but we'll see.
Yeah.
While we wait here, we're
Okay.
yeah. While we wait here, we're gonna actually.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Bud.
Did you get? Is that my? Oh no, that's your own Subway. Sorry. I had Subway for lunch and I thought you were eating Subway. Huh? That's okay.
You thought he ate your sandwich?
Can you tilt it up a little more up?
I mean, it's not the angle we had before, but I think it's fine.
All right, we are back with some technical difficulties in the way. We got it. Team 1125, 42, Andea, Lo, and Ma. I'm excited to see their bridge. Now you'll see what me and Carlo were talking about.
I believe this might be their second bridge.
It is.
This is their second bridge. As we went on before, their first bridge held 28 kilos. That is impressive, folks. I think this one is more their design bridge. When they turn it, I think you guys will get a better understanding. It's definitely what you'd see in a real bridge today.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree with that, Carlo. That's a great insight right there.
Great observation.
Great observation. Here we have AP.
Hayden Perizzolo, star, football player, wrestler, and shot put all-star.
After this 30-minute break, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. It's been a good day. We're gonna have the best bridge out here. It's gonna be a good day.
It's going to be a good day.
Inspiring words from an inspiring man.
Thank you, AP.
Patrick Morton, anything else to say? One of our other weighers here.
I don't think so. Co-captains right here.
These are our co-captains, Patrick Morton and Hayden Perizzolo. We have a new person. Okay, never mind.
To the team.
New addition to the team, Dominic Moore. And we have a new guest member here today as well, Dominic Morrow and Americo Newan. Americo Newan and Dominic Morrow. Would you guys like to say
I believe
anything?
it's pronounced Nugan.
Would you guys like to say anything?
So we're coming in now in the second half of this competition, and we're gonna help volunteer, add the weights in.
I just want to let you know you do currently have the first place bridge.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sabotage another bridge just to make sure?
Hopefully
I'm
not,
just
but
putting it out there.
yeah, you know, there's urges obviously, but we're gonna stay disciplined and hope to win off the merit of our work rather than sabotage.
Well, I'm looking at the back of the schedule here. I'm seeing you have a second bridge scheduled for 5 o'clock. Are you gonna, put your hand on the garbage can a little bit, keep it up,
Probably not, because I have a outstanding bet between my two partners that I believe that our first bridge would hold more weight, while they believe the second one will. So I kind of want the first one to do a little bit better, just to prove them right.
Amazing. I love the integrity. I love the passion. I'd also want to say one thing. This is our first time in 20 years that a bridge has not held over 100 kilo. Hopefully one of the other bridges will get it. Okay, well, we're back here with Manav. Clyde is too busy talking with people. Well,
as we can say, Clyde is a very extrovert guy, but you know what? He's really funny too. I'm glad to have him here. Yeah. Anyways, like Carlos said, the first time we are witnessing that it hasn't gone over 100. We still do have quite a few bridges left, but you know what? I am very excited to see what this competition holds for us. And honestly, Carlo, I think this has been a great day. What do you think?
I think this is time for another one of our favorite segments. Welcome to Lightning Round Question, where we ask difficult questions to our co-hosts. Now, this one we tried to ask earlier, but we didn't get straightforward answers. Manav, what is your physics grade?
Now, my physics grade is very interesting, you know. Now, my effort has not gone fully into physics, but you know, I am starting to try, and I learned very quickly that physics is very important.
Would you say that the bridge building competition has inspired you to try?
Honestly, the bridge building aspect was my favorite part. You know, honestly, you can have me do these building a bridge all day long, and I'll be happy. Writing, not so much, you know. But you know what? I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. It's really inspiring to see the future engineers of our world, man. You agree, Carlo?
I would agree. Well said.
Thank you. And Carlo, let me just, while we're at it, what inspired you to start your Frosty Pops business?
Okay, now for those of you that don't know, Frosty Pop is a side business, and I will not talk too much about it as this is a bridge building competition, but I will say, really, it just speaks to the entrepreneurship, the vision, the probability that we see in these students that our sponsors are putting into us. Yes, I've started my own business, but I don't want to shine too much on that. I want to talk about how the sponsors have made it possible for children to grasp at their dreams. I feel comfortable to grasp because physics. What? And I think that's a great segue into our sponsors. There we go. AEC British Columbia, another thank you. UBC, always great to have you. I want to specify specifically, I don't think I've done this before, but it is the Faculty of Applied Science, which, as we know, applied science, engineering. Could be wrong, but Woldring Associates, shout out to Dick Woldring, my wrestling coach. And WSP, shout out to you guys. Jay Clarich actually competed in the challenge. We had him on earlier. Great guy, great engineer. KPU Physics, another great university to go to. Fortis BC. All of you adults in the audience surely know Fortis BC. You're paying them a lot of money, I'll tell you that. The Form Tech, you guys are also another group. You are great. We love it. We love your support. Triumph, all capital. You know what? I'm going to Google Triumph because I want to know a little bit more about Triumph. Is that too much to ask, folks?
Now, talking about our other sponsors, thank you to BCIT, a great education source, amazing. I have friends there. It's amazing. I love it. They all love it. And shout out to PM Hansen. Thank you once again. Alumni of Notre Dame Foundations. Amazing to have our own community with us. We love it. You love it. Mikkel Henny, thank you so much. Engineering consultant, electrical, and mechanical. Thank you very much for helping us.
Sorry, I just got word here. Triumph is a very interesting company. It is a Canada's Particle Acceleration Center. That is crazy. You guys are doing great work out of there. Shout out to you. Sorry, I just really want to know as a company. We're going to search all the companies, so you companies that haven't gotten a specific shout out, don't you worry.
And just final shout out to McCarthy Properties. You know, engineering revolves a lot around buildings, specifically civil engineering, I believe. I could be wrong.
This is a form of civil engineering.
Thank you so much, and glad to have our sponsors, honestly. It's amazing. Now, let's look at what's happening. So, we have Team 11-25-42, Mr. Ndea, Mr. Lau, Mr. Ma. And, you know,
I'm not sure what the delay is here, but there seems to be something going on here. I don't think you guys can see. there is a walkout of the weighers. They seem to be walking out. There is a delay, approximately 10 minutes, I believe, and we'll start back up.
Interesting. Yes, I agree too. But,
What's wrong with the thing?
Carlo, I think we have quite a crowd right now. Looks amazing, fascinating, crowd's energized.
3 legends.
Yes, sir. What are you doing? I say we should go over our positions as of now. So at number 1, we have Morrow, Russ, and Laxon at 83.40 kilograms. At second, we have Delulo, 79.45 kilograms. At third, we have Fajardo and Martina at 76.05 kilograms. Impressive, honestly.
Shout out to alum Theo Fajardo.
Alumni.
Shout out to B-Town_kits for the jerseys.
Wow, would you look at that?
We just had a package arrive just recently. Bunch of high quality jerseys. We're gonna be shipping them out soon. Thank you guys so much.
I want to commentate.
Ciao, Nona. Hi. I don't know if you're there, but hi, Nona. Ciao.
I want to commentate on some toes.
We have here Vinci.
And this is going to be pretty exciting to watch today. Can they hear me or no?
Vinci Lau, what do you think about the bridge building contest?
Wait, is it on?
Yes.
Yes,
Can
Vinci,
they hear
you're
us?
on. You're online. You're
Oh,
on
really?
live.
No swearing.
To the community, so no profanity, please.
Hello?
No profanity, please.
Hello?
What are
Wait,
your
how
thoughts
do you
about
know they
the?
can hear
What are
me?
the thoughts? What are your thoughts about the bridge building?
Okay,
contest?
so as a student at Notre Dame, I am very excited to watch the bridge building today. I am not currently in physics, nor will I be doing it ever. But this is really exciting.
Great to hear. Thank you for the wise words from Vinci Lau. Another few words from Vinci Lau. Let's see what she has to
So,
say.
may I ask? Yeah, that is
Sorry,
true.
Lou.
Who is currently going next?
We have Mr. Andea, Lau, and Ma.
What are their first names?
Darren, Matthew, and
Keenan.
Keenan.
Oh, might I say I'm very excited to watch this. Keenan actually went to my elementary.
Vinci, this might seem a little personal, but why did you not take physics? Answer if you like.
Yes, no pressure.
So,
When I asked your dad about your grades, you started laughing.
when he asked me about how you rolled sushi, I started laughing.
All right,
We are getting a little
we are getting out of
Started
hand.
laughing.
Honestly, I don't know what's happening. We
So,
have.
Clyde is not quite a chef as you would think he is. He's
We are
not
talking
very
about physics.
experienced. All right, in physics, I did not take it because I did not do very well in math.
Wow. Okay.
So,
As Mr. Law would always say, physics is not math.
He clearly states in the very first lesson, physics is not math.
It's a
Vinci,
science.
are you aware of Bloom's taxonomy?
no.
She is not.
See, it's the pyramid of how we understand things. See, the bottom of learning is remembering. Then you have understanding, then analyzing, then
I remember learning this actually in math.
11.
11, that is true. And
What do you mean?
it was talking about that not to memorize
Okay, yeah, I can switch
but
out.
instead to make sure you understand
Oh,
it.
yeah, for practice, right? Yeah, I can switch.
Wow, Vinci, inspiring words by an inspiring person.
Thank you very much.
I only thought there was
Welcome. Thank you
I thought I was
for
gonna do it originally
those
because I thought I
amazing
was
wise
gonna do it, but I
words.
can switch out.
I'm not sure what the holdup is, but I'm sure we will get straight back to bridge building. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited as well for the 2 viewers who are watching this.
And I believe we are back on, folks. Welcome to our Balsa Bridge building contest after that long intermission. Sorry about that. We had some technical issues with the monitor and a few other things.
That didn't seem like a good reaction at all.
And Carlo, tell me, how are you feeling about this bridge?
I'm liking it. I mean, it's a nice design, it's unique, and I like people that innovate, and this is an innovation.
That is true. I'm really interested about this arch.
I'm wondering, is it more of a design, or is it just more, are they trying to get a lot of weight on there? Because it could be either way. I don't really know a lot about bridge design.
Yeah, so, me neither, but I'm really wondering about the arc. Like, is it, usually a lot of people do it, like the arc the other way, instead of going down.
I have spotted Darren and Dea in the audience. I wonder if he will want an interview after.
Let's go.
Folks, I would like to reiterate, we do not have a 100-kilo finisher as of now, which, if it doesn't happen by the end, is going to be the first time since 2006, I believe, that we have not had a 100-kilo finisher.
That'll be at 19 years.
So let's try to keep the record. It seems it was just for design. They just wanted the 6 kilo. Hey, if I were them, I would just let the thing roll. You know what I mean?
Do you know what you mean?
Okay, and that is going to be 6.25 kilo.
If I could just get next to you, I'd probably be oh,
0 kg.
It's 0?
Yeah, look.
It was 100%.
What is it? 6 kilo?
0.
0.
0. It was 100% just for design.
Sorry, Z.
That's my bridge. It's so cute. Oh, it's pretty, right? Is it? Oh, it's on. Down. Oh.
Can I sit down?
What's
I will
where?
add that is a pretty nice bridge.
That's my bridge.
Oh, that's your bridge.
That's my bridge. Oh, actually? Hey. This is on now. We could do like ASMR, like.
Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna pass. You're good. Yeah, you got that. It's on you.
Wait, so it's holding nothing, right? Oh, do I announce it?
Yes, you got
112534 Chan Let Theo.
Lana, this seems to be your bridge. How are you feeling going into this contest?
I feel alright. This is our pretty looking bridge, so hopefully we can preserve it. But since we're a group of 3, we have one more bridge, and hopefully that holds a lot of weight.
Great words from Lana Let. And just a reminder, this is purely for decorative reasons. There's no weight going to be added on it, so the official weight will be 0 kilograms, unless that has not been cleared.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is 0 kilograms with 3 significant digits.
Okay, just make sure you let them know. Yes, you should tell them.
You heard it there, folks. She does not want the weight on her.
Patrick, she doesn't want the. No way. Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna break immediately.
You sure?
She says it is going to break, folks.
She's.
Lana, if they break it, how mad will you be? If they break it, how mad will you be?
I'll just be in. You know what? I'm gonna be really mad actually. That's like see. Yeah, it's gonna break.
She's gonna be pissed off,
Very
folks.
nice. Oh, can I say that?
Your bridge is safe. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that was Chan, Led, and Theo with an official weight of 0 kg. That was just their design bridge, folks. That was not their actual bridge. They do have another bridge waiting for them.
And from what I hear from Zoe Chan, they seem to think it will be a record breaker.
Guess who's next? Guess who's next?
We have Setiadharma.
Yeah, we didn't put any weight on.
She's asking if the live stream is working.
Yeah, it's working.
They saw it.
Yeah.
Guys, you want me to type my own name? Guys, you want me to type my own name? I'll type my own name if you want. We got it. There you go. My name's hard to spell, so.
We have Antonto and I'm sorry. Where is the other gentleman?
Keith.
We have Keith Setiadharma.
Setiadharma.
How do you feel about your bridge? It is looking strong to me, might I add.
If it's not first place, it's last.
Oh, strong words. Keith, how do you feel?
You know what? I feel like the inspiration behind this bridge is like, don't judge a book by its cover. See, like, it has lots of imperfections, but you know, we'll see how it'll perform.
I'm like, it looks sturdy. It looks a little crooked, might I add, but it's sturdy. Let's get into it. Do you want to watch from the observatory deck?
Sure, yeah.
Wait, before you go, any interesting insights you can give us on how you built your bridge?
Like, yeah, I don't know how you get it.
Any special stories? Was Anson a problem?
Anson was not a problem because he did not aid. I'm kidding.
Amazing jokes.
Okay. Seems like they're setting it up right now. Carlo.
The car low. The car lowered on.
This is why I love this show.
That is a knee slapper, folks.
Horrible joke from Carlo, but I'm gonna laugh because I'm a nice guy.
Folks, if you didn't know, my name is Carlo.
Here we have Vinci Lou.
Might I say I'm back? Hey, that is me, Vincilio.
I believe that you're
Please fix your spelling.
Leo.
Leo.
Sorry. How to pronounce? I got
Who's on this?
Setiadharma.
First name.
Keith.
1 second. We have a few people behind us. Is your bridge potentially going to be the winner? Do you guys still have to go yet? No, I'm talking to her. Oh, she's not? Who here still has a bridge to go? Just him. Oh, so you guys are like his entourage?
Entourage. How are you guys feeling about this bridge building competition?
I don't think they like us.
Good.
Thank you.
Wait, this is gonna win trust. Hey, 100. How many more are there?
All right, so the two people going are gonna be Keith and
I can stand in there and it's
would you like a word from Anson? Let's see. How do you feel about your bridge today?
I feel pretty. It's looking pretty good.
He feels pretty confident, might I say. Not confident?
Wait.
Yeah, this one's more stable. No capital.
Carlo, I think it's time for
Sorry.
Our Thunder Lightning question?
Thunder Lightning question. Yes.
Okay, let's get into it. We haven't had a good one in a while, I think, because there have been so many delays, but let me think of a good one right now. This one is a light one. We'll just go with a light one. Actually, this is probably your last one. Let me think of a good one, Clyde. Now looking at all these bridges. We'll be right back.
Roof joke.
Mine
I wanna
is
tell a
gonna.
roof
All right.
Sorry, folks, a little technical difficulties by our premier technical support,
Briones.
Brian Briones.
Carla, what is today's lightning round question?
I think we'll just go with it. And that is the bridge broken for Setiadharma and Toe. I don't think we have the weight yet. Does anyone here have an approximation? Vincey Lou, what is your approximation?
I'm not sure. Might I tell a joke to the fellow viewers on right now?
Sure, why not?
All right, I'm going to tell a roof joke. Okay?
Let's hear it. Never mind, folks. I think it's going to be 45.
Paulo's going to say the joke.
Paulo, hand on the phone.
Do you guys want to hear a roof joke? It's on the house.
Ooh, I really like that joke.
That was funny.
That was funny. I don't understand how that
Okay.
It didn't really correlate with the bridges.
It might hurt her ears. No one is watching. It might hurt her ears.
If you look really closely on the left, you can see Delorier. Delorier came to watch with Mr. Locke. We have here Mr. Delorier. That is our principal of Notre Dame. 2025. It is
63-20.
63-20 by Setiadharma and Toe. That is an impressive number.
That is
Unfortunately,
pretty
not
impressive.
enough to hit the top 3.
I see.
All right, if he was to get third, what would the next person need to beat?
Carl, who's the next?
Murphy and Yan are the next competitors.
Murphy and Yan.
If I'm correct, I believe it is Fiona Murphy. I don't know.
Looks like these are grade 12, so they do have some experience.
It's always nice to see a second-year one because we really need to break the 100-kilo barrier.
I gotta show my company out
Do
again.
we know the record for the bridge building?
Can I show my company out again?
Again?
Yeah. Is it open right now?
Yes, it's open right now.
For high quality jerseys of all types of sports, go to btown_kits Instagram. Thank you guys.
That was a quick interlude. Anyway, I would like to inform all of you folks, the record for the bridge building competition is 291.4 kilograms by Wesley Co in 2022. I have just gotten word that Wesley Co, a graduate in 2022, is in the building.
Wow, maybe we can get an interview.
I need to get an interview.
Let's see if I can go find him.
Thank you, Manav. Manav will go search for Wesley Co. We need him here for an interview. It is nice to see the reigning champ. As you see right now, all the bridges are topping around in the double digits. Wesley Co. did not only make a triple-digit number bridge, but he made it to almost 300 kilo. That's quite a feat, wouldn't you say, Clyde?
300 kilos. That's impressive, Carlo.
Very impressive.
Very
Way
impressive.
impressive.
So I have a question for you too, Carlo and Clyde. Might I ask, what do you feel that physics is about, and what is your favorite thing about physics so far?
Well, I like to think that physics is the science of how we can explain how things work in our world. It explains how everything works in a world and kind of like the rules and guidelines everything follows. And to be able to communicate that in a way is really important to me. So I think that's what physics is really all about. Right here we have our bridge, Murphy and Yan preparing their bridge right now.
It is getting on the display. Currently, the audience is filtering out a little bit. Classes are going to dismissal. I think we're going to get to a bare bones crew here. Should be a lot quieter for us here in the commentator's booth. Unfortunately, we will lose Clyde Tan soon, so it will be a travesty, but it is okay. Carlo will stay the whole time.
I will be leaving for about 2 hours, and I will be back. So unless you want to be here till 5, I wish you all a great day and have a good one.
Thank you, Clyde. Clyde Tan has signed off. Welcome, Manav Chopra, taking the place of Clyde Tan.
All right, so my attempt of trying to find Wesley Co was not as
What's the word?
not as
Successful.
successful, right?
Wesley Co is right behind.
Wesley Co. You're in. So now we have the record holding the man himself, Wesley Co. Wesley, can we ask some questions?
Of course.
All right, so Wesley, what do you think about... Wait, could you come closer? Wesley, what do you think about the bridges today?
There were some interesting designs, I'd say.
You know, Wesley, I'll let you in on a little something. We saw 4, I believe, different bridges that looked pretty similar to your design. Are you proud of that people are copying your design?
That seems interesting, but they have still more to go on it.
Well,
They need to work
obviously
on
they
the
didn't get the
design.
record.
Yeah.
Where did you come up with your design?
My original design was I wanted to make something that was strong, but I didn't want to make an arc bridge, so I just decided to go for like kind of the triangle-looking bridge because it seemed easier to do, but it took a long time to do anyway.
Obviously. Vinci Lou has a question.
All right, could I still ask, are you still in school now?
Yeah, I'm BCIT right now.
Oh, you're in BCIT. What are you studying there?
Mechanical engineering.
Ooh, that is a hard major. One thing I will ask, I noticed on your bridge you have triangles by the studs. Can you walk me through what the decision making was behind that?
Triangle. Let me try and remember.
It's kind of like a big triangle, and then by the kind of like the studs, it was like a triangle coming down off the slant. Kind of know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we have a bridge similar to it.
Are you talking around the legs area?
Hayden, could you come here with that bridge? See, yeah, by the legs area, this is a poor man's design, but he kind of had this triangle design.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through with some rationale behind it? Maybe the math or something that you thought of?
Let me try and remember my design.
Let's give him a mic, folks. He graduated quite a while ago.
I think
Wesley Co?
Yeah, I think it was
The Wesley Co.
The Wesley Co.
Yes.
Wow, what a Murphy and Yan go down. We'll let you think about it for a sec.
Check out the picture.
She's gonna show it and just write the number.
Well, which reinforcements? The whole thing was a reinforcement.
No, the legs. Specifically the legs.
So, as you can see, currently they are weighing out how much they lifted, and we will soon get the results of how much they actually lifted. Let's see. Murphy and Yan.
I was in power engineering. Power engineering. Yeah. I mainly just convert heat, literally. I just cool things down. Like, it's a pretty good profession. It's easy, but it's a lot of labor.
Wait.
But you make a lot of money.
I was just trying some extra weight I can put in. I just want to put in some more support into it.
Here, hold it. Wow. I love it. Is there anything else you want to tell the audience? Maybe a grant of good luck to people?
I'll give you guys a hint.
A hint. Listen up, folks.
Yeah. The hint is you have to look out for the weight of your wood.
The weight of the
Wood. Each individual piece of wood. The density is very important. That is a huge hint.
Thank you. I'll make sure to come up with that on my next bridge attempt.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Wesley Co. Lovely to have you.
Good
Hope
luck.
you enjoy the rest of the viewing.
Yeah. Good luck next year.
Thank you.
Those are some amazing words from Wesley Co himself. From Murphy and Yan, they held about 20.40 kilograms. Very impressive. Congratulations.
I really enjoyed our interview we had today. I feel inspired. Maybe I should have taken physics. I am ready for the next bridge. What is it going to be?
Yeah, Dominic is in first with 80.
Chan left
No, Anson got 60.
Okay, Chan let Theo. All right.
I'm near the end.
Next we have
Wait, what do you want to... Are you moving? Manov. Yeah, but no, Manov's my problem.
all right.
Therapist?
Next we have Team 112543. Vinci, what are the names?
All right, we have Theo, Let, and Chan. I think that is Lana, Let, Jessa, Theo, and Zoe Chan.
And this is their second bridge. Okay.
Oh wow, they had to do 2. Is that because they have a group of 3?
3, yes. So when you have a group of 3, typically you have to build 2 bridges. Now either you can do it for the design and one for weight, or you can do both for the weight. Either way, they had an outstanding first time. The first time they did not lift anything. It was 0, but I'm excited to see. The second try, maybe it'll be a charm. Let's see, guys. The bridge they have here is very interesting. They are going with a...
Compared to everyone, I was underweight. That's bad.
The bridge is very unique. Looks like they're going with the one action bolt. I'm excited to see, honestly. Vinci, what do you think about the bridge?
I am excited to see this bridge because it is, although it has a simple design, I'm sure it looks pretty sturdy.
All right, great words. Thank you, Vinci.
Said it would be hard.
And Carlo, what do you think about the bridge?
No, that was like 2 years ago. I'm liking the design. It's definitely an interesting design. Reminds me of a... I'm not going to say it. Wait, never mind. Let's keep...
And we have a special guest with us, Maggie Hoang, a student at Notre Dame. What do you think about this bridge?
I think it looks pretty solid. You know, I can see a triangle action going on. Triangle is one of the strongest shapes out there, so...
Great
Very
words
correct,
from Maggie
Maggie.
Hoang. Correct words. Now, I see the potential in this bridge. Let's see what it holds.
Let's see it.
Their first bridge held nothing, but
That's
I
another
think
5
second
kilograms.
time a charm. Do you think this will be their charm? The first they lifted lifted nothing. Second time, what do you think?
Well, I was informed by Zoe Chan herself, one of the proprietors of this bridge, saying they believed this second bridge could be the winner.
All right.
She was very confident. She's like at least a top 3 finish. So a lot happens if she's right or wrong. We have them up there behind the bridge. They are recording. No sign of Lana Let, who was here earlier.
Okay.
That is a break. I believe that held up a decent amount of weight.
That did. And honestly, no matter what it lifted, it's a great job that they came here. Building one bridge is hard. Now building 2, you can assume would be very much harder. But honestly, the effort was shown, and these bridges had some great structure. And honestly, I want to congratulate them and give them a little clap. Congratulations, Chan, Let, and Theo. That is very impressive. Congratulations. 25.05. Now, their first bridge lifted nothing, but they came back. The confidence Zoe Chan showed, surely amazing. Congratulations, Chan, Let, and Theo.
We have not pertained.
We now have next Team 1125-36, Dam and Hoang. I'm excited to see their bridge. Also a great infrastructure. I am proud to say that this looks this has a very good potential.
I definitely see it. it's definitely more of our elementary school shapes, and it's not a bad thing. I think a lot of people try to overcomplicate it, try to add all these trusses that they think will help, but at the end of the day, it's a triangle. You gotta put the weight on it. I see a good 2-digit kilo. And I'm excited for this. I personally know Ethan Dam and Anthony Hoang.
I'm excited
I think
for
we'll
the
get them
bridge.
for an exit interview. I don't know where they are, though.
Indeed, yeah. Maybe we can get an exit interview if they are in the building at the moment. I don't see a view of them, but I am very excited. Oh, maybe we can get an interview.
Yeah, I'll just, when it well, your bridge is up, as you can tell. What can you give us a little insight into the construction process? I want to hear from both of you. Let's start with Ethan.
So it's a little bit uneven. We got a crack in the leg, but I'm hoping the mechanical interlocks are gonna work.
Yeah, that sounds like a good answer. How about you, Anthony? Always known as a group leader of
Yeah.
sorts.
So what do you say?
Just say what you want to say.
There's a lot.
One second, Paulo.
We put on the glue. In the start, we didn't have clamps. We're at a loss, but we always come up. You know what I'm saying? We always start from the bottom. Now we here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, you just picked no problem. Vinci Lou.
All right, I would like to tell a roof joke.
Let's take it off. Come on.
It's on the house.
All right, Paulo Deflurry is gonna give a little company shout out today. Just kidding.
All right, never mind. But the sponsors we do have today are very lovely. Thank you so much to our sponsors once again. I'm gonna get you for it.
Things with the bridge are going pretty well.
When your bridge stay here, you're next up.
Things on the bridge are going pretty well. We've got a lot of weight on.
Carlo, I'm very excited for this bridge.
I am too. I mean, we're winding down here. We're getting to the last few bridges, and I think we got to break that 100-kilo mark.
I agree, we should.
And I think we have a strong one coming in late on the slate. We have William Craig next, who I've been told is a very good design. We also got Paulo Deflurry coming up at 6:30 with a design, I might add, is very well made.
Oh, very. I think attractiveness, 10 out of 10.
Almost makes you think if they had someone help them.
All right, I have another joke today. What would you call two bridges that did not have a strong relationship with each other?
What?
Arch enemies.
Well, that's a good one, Vinci Lou.
Thank you, Vinci Lou, with the frog.
Thank you so much.
I mean, we're winding in here. They're placing sand as of now, which means we are coming down to the edge of the bridge. One crack, then it's over.
Once they have the sand in, it's promising, but it's very scary. Yeah.
Because at that point,
but very impressive. I'm excited. Carlo, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Let's do this, guys.
I mean.
All right, we can see the weight there's a lot of weight on the bridge at the moment, but the bridge seems to stand.
Could we have 100 kilo be broken now?
Honestly, I think we can. Today's 100 kilo, Dam and Hoang, I'm excited for you guys to do this.
They are, might I add, standing without a single, and I mean single, bit of anxiety in them. Anthony is the product of just happy to be here, and Ethan is just there with him. It is a delightful group, and I'm loving it.
I'm loving it too. They seem confident, they seem well prepared, and they seem exalted. That's the word I'm going to use today.
I think all of us here are counting on them breaking 100 kilo, except maybe the first, second, and third, who are probably hanging in there and trying to make sure they get in the top 3.
You know, if I was first, second, and third right now, I'd be terrified.
I would be too. I mean, we have some good bridges left.
Dam and Hoang are right behind them, and they seem to be holding up a lot of weight. I'm excited to see what they have. Maybe we'll get a post interview with them. I mean, yeah. And that took a great fall. Let's see. I'm excited to see how much weight was held.
Let's start betting. Over, under 80.5 kilos.
I think over.
Over 80.5.
You know, this was very impressive. Held a
impressive.
lot of weight, and I'm excited to see, honestly, what the results are.
Next up, we have Craig, also known as William Craig, brother of Russell Craig, son of Jefferson Craig.
Yes. You know, I'm excited. We're going to have a post-interview with Ethan and Anthony. Ethan and Anthony, can you please come here?
As you get the results, stay here with us. Anthony, 62.15. A great effort by Dam and Hoang. Not quite in the podium, but man, that is something to be proud of. We're talking about a top 10 bridge here.
I agree. Top 10 is very amazing. Congratulations, Dam and Hoang. 62.15 kilograms. Amazing. I love to see it. Next,
now we have William Craig. William Craig, would you like a pre-bridge interview? Okay.
Next up,
we have William Jefferson Craig joining us. Hello, William. How are you today?
Doing pretty good, Carlo. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I just want to know a little insight into the bridge making process, because I know it's different for everybody. How was it for you? Was it difficult?
It was all right. I made a plywood mold so I could shape it, but
I don't believe plywood's allowed.
Yeah, the bridge is not plywood, actually. But
my mistake, sir.
Yeah. So.
William Craig, looking at your bridge looks amazing. It looks like great effort and details have been put into this. I'm excited. Honestly, what are your predictions about your bridge?
If I had any, I'd tell you, but it's a little bit slanted, I think. I'm not fully sure how it's going to do, but I'm hoping for the best.
Might I add, I spoke with Mr. Vogel earlier, and he said that your bridge had an interesting and unique design that he thought could break the 100-kilo barrier. So you have his blessing.
That's great. Thank you, Carlo.
He also mentioned Paulo Deflurry's bridge, I know, which is your long-lost friend. How does it feel to be a power duo in the bridge-making industry?
Are we a duo?
There's no label.
They are actually pitted against each other as they refuse to go as a partnership. How do you feel about that?
Watch the bridge, actually.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment.
No comment. All right. You know, I think, Carlo, we should do another sponsor.
Oh,
Should
yes,
we?
sponsorship interlude.
Let's do it. So, starting off, we had ACEC British Columbia. Thank you. We have the University of British Columbia, Woldering and Associates, Project Management Consultants, WSP, Fortis BC, BCIT, McIlhenny, Engineering Consultants, PM Hansen, Formtech, J. Claridge, KPU, Triumph, Notre Dame Alumni Foundations, and McCarthy Properties. I thank you so much for sponsoring us today. We are excited. I know you guys are excited, and we'd love to get your support and blessings. And for the viewers who are watching us, these are the people who make this thing possible, along with Mr. Vogel himself. Thank you.
I would also like to mention WSP as sort of a individual shout out, as I said I do earlier. They are a engineering and services firm, which I'm not too sure what it is, but it sounds complicated. And I'll tell you, engineering is a hard and difficult thing to do. And shout out to them. They're supporting us. They're doing their jobs. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out. Thank you for all our sponsors. We love to have you guys here and support us.
As you can see, take that.
As you can see, now we have William Craig's Bridge, team number 112517. I'm excited to see what Will Craig's Bridge has to offer. Honestly, the design looks amazing. Vincey, what do you think?
This bridge, this design is very incredible. The middle, the center, seems pretty hollow to me. I am not sure how this is gonna hold up a lot of weight.
There's no support.
The arch surely will support. Although there isn't any beams in the middle, I think the arch itself will be very strong.
I am afraid that the lack of support in the center may be its downfall today.
All right, thank you for your honest review, Vincey. Carlo, what are your thoughts on the bridge?
Well, this, as I mentioned earlier, Mr. Vogel said it was a very interesting design because, as you can see, it's not quite an arch. It is not quite. There's also an arch and.
But it is very simple, which I love. It's not hard to look at.
Yes.
So William Craig is, of course, one of the favorites to win this competition at this point with his wonderful bridge, and he obviously loves to support B-Town kids.
All right, thank you from Paulo Deflurry, who is actually William Craig's best friend, but going against him in the competition. Thank you for your sponsor. Now, as they set up the bridge, they're going with the one bolt action. I'm excited to see what this bridge has holding, and honestly, I hope to see.
Only like 2.
You know, Carlo, with the interesting design, like Mr. Volko said, there aren't any support beams, but the design of the arch is very interesting because, as you can see, it's not a completed arch. There are very straight lines. Honestly, this is a very promising bridge by William Craig, and with the support of his brother Russell Craig and his father Jeffrey Craig, I see a lot of potential.
I have some feedback from Mr. Law. He is hoping that this will actually hit 100, so that is very impressive. I hope I get to see that too.
Okay. Well, Mr. Law also has a lot of faith in this bridge, along with the audience and us commentators, Vincey, myself, Manav, and Carlo himself. We're excited. Now the bucket is being placed. Let's see how much weight gets held.
All right, so we just got some news. One of
the testers who is with us today, Mr. Vogel, would you like to inform us about who is one of the testers today?
Yes, so we have Sydney from McElhaney, a longtime sponsor, BC's oldest engineering firm, and she's part of a bridge building team at McElhaney and has decided to be part of the testing team for a bridge or two.
Wow, that is amazing to have someone with so much experience with us today. Thank you, Mr. Vogel, for that information. Now, let's see how Craig's Bridge is holding up. So, they have placed some weight, and they currently are. I'm excited to see.
All right, as the weight is adding, I feel like it is holding up pretty well. I'm just wondering how much they've put in. Pass.
Will, do you not want to go up and record?
You do not care.
All right, Will's behind us. It looks like his nerves are showing. He looks a little worried. The auditorium has gone pretty quiet, excited to watch this bridge. This bridge is looking good.
His bridge looks actually amazing.
He has a serious face going on.
There's a great silence in the audience, like Carlo said. honestly, the bridge looks very promising. A lot of potential. I'm excited to see. Honestly, this looks like an amazing bridge. I wish you the best of luck, Craig.
Yep, he is right behind us, looking a little nervous but excited. He looks a little stressed out, actually. Look behind us. A little stressed. Alright, the teacher as well as the other Waynes are looking a little nervous. They don't want to jinx. You know what?
I can say there is anxiety in the air.
And tension. This bridge looks very promising from a lot of the viewers. The testers themselves and teachers themselves are very impressed by Craig's work. The bridge is not bending. It looks very, very sturdy. I'm excited to see, Carlo. Maybe this will be our 100-kilogram deal breaker of today, and maybe even the record of today.
Let's not.
Definitely.
Let's make sure not to jinx that one up.
Knock on wood.
What's his name? The old winner of.
You mean Wesley Co? You know what? Let's see if we can bring him around again.
Alright, we're about to get the thoughts of Wesley. Let's see what he thinks about this bridge and how it
Wesley
I'm
Co, the
excited.
Wesley, we just thought we'd
Wesley
get
Co.
your input because this bridge could be 100 kilo. Maybe not your record, but definitely 100 kilo. We just want to get your input. What do you see?
This bridge will either do 30 kilograms or it might get close to around 100.
Wow,
What makes you
okay.
think that?
The arch looks pretty good, but I don't understand why they made a bend at the end, because it could have held a lot more.
So you're saying it should have been like this and then straight?
Alright.
Yeah, pretty
If
much.
you're wondering, why don't we ask the builder behind us? Will, Wesley has a question for you.
That's a little weird.
Now, Will, Wesley was, he's the record holder. Wesley was inquiring, what inspired you to go with this build? How did you come to the conclusion of this?
Well, I saw a lot of regular arch bridges that were really cool, and that was my main idea. But then I just decided to give it more leg support by making the legs directly vertical, and that was basically it.
Yes, I am loving the design you have here, but I have another question for you. Why is it that you have an arch on the bottom over there? Is it for the leg support?
How about Will watch that Vinci's question?
Pretty good.
We'll just say it looks amazing. Vinci said it looks amazing. Will is under tension. The teachers are under tension. This might be your deal breaker of today and the record. I'm excited to see. This is amazing. Let's see, guys. We heard some cracks in the bridge. The photographers are taking pictures. This is very impressive. Congratulations, Craig.
They ask, what are the estimations of how much weight is currently in the bucket?
Well,
I'm gonna be honest, Vinci. I have completely no idea.
I have no idea, but all I know is they're going into heavy weight because they're adding sand in.
We have not been keeping good track of the weight. However, it... Oh my gosh!
Wow, that took an amazing fall. Congratulations, Craig. Let's see. Guys, I'm excited to see how Craig's bridge does. You know, honestly, this was one of the most impressive bridges of today, along with the others, of course, but I'm excited. Carlo, Vinci, what do you guys think about the weight prediction?
I'm thinking 100.
100. Wow. Vincey, what do you think?
I think it might be a little under 100, but it should be close.
Sounds good. I think the exact same. Wow, 60.4 kilograms. Not a breaker of today and does not crack into the third spot, but it's okay. That is a very impressive weight. 60.4 kilograms. Honestly, I'm very impressed. And William Craig, go home and celebrate yourself because this was an amazing effort. Congratulations.
Might I just add for our viewers at home, we are well ahead of schedule. We are supposed to be at this number around 4:30. It is currently 3:16. We're about an hour and 15 minutes ahead. So that's really good, folks. I mean, we're getting on time, and we're just waiting to see that 100-kilo bridge. Could Deflurry be our...
All right, very impressive. Thank you, Will Craig, for that tension build up. Next, we have.
Oh, it's like they knew we wanted scale.
We have again Dam entering with Law. Now, this is not Ethan Dam's, but this is Ethan Dam's twin, Evelyn Dam, and along with her, we have Anise Law. Now, these are very smart individuals, which I'm sure have come with a creative, innovative, and amazing, proficient idea. I'm excited. Carlo, what do you think?
Carlo needs the bathroom, but is excited.
I agree.
Vincey signing out. I will see you all next year, hopefully.
Now, Vincey is signing out.
Thank you very much for the amazing bridges I have seen today.
Let me see mine.
Thank you. Now, as you can see, we have another bridge up there again. Both my co-hosts have left, but we have a special guest.
Bringing over engineer Sydney from company McElhaney, and I'm sure she would love to be interviewed about her career as a real bridge engineer as opposed to working with Balsa wood like we are here today. So this is Sydney from McElhaney.
Hello, Sydney. How are you feeling today?
Good, super great. It's good to be a part of this.
That's good. What do you think about the bridges?
Well, I haven't seen a ton yet, but I'm interested to learn about all the different parameters of the whole study and see which ones turn out really well.
That's exciting. And tell me a little bit more about your career. How is bridge building for you?
So I recently graduated just last year, and I'm an EIT. So what that means is you have to do like 4 years of practicing as an engineer before you become someone who can like sign and seal things. So I'm learning lots. I'm in the very beginning of my career, and I'm also in my master's at UBC.
Wow, that is amazing. Seems very difficult.
It is challenging, but it's cool. There's a lot to learn, and it's pretty exciting. I think this contest is pretty cool to spark interest in young kids and maybe build a future in engineering in the future. I think it would be awesome.
I agree. It has been very inspiring today. Did you participate in the bridge building contest when you were younger?
No, I never did. This is my first experience with it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for being here today. We really
Thanks.
appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. It was great to be here.
All right, now we have team 11-25-18, Dam and Law. They have a very impressive bridge. The design is very nice. Looks like they've gone with a 1 bolt, and we have Carlos signing in now. And, I'm very excited. I am very excited. They're entering weights, and I'm very excited. Anyways, we are back. Carlo is signed with us again. Carlo, what are your thoughts upon this bridge?
Again, we have another beautiful arch. A lot earlier in the day we had a lot of trusses, but I think now we're getting down to the arches, and I think that this order was made from when the bridges were handed in. I believe. I don't actually know, but I believe. So this is all speculation. So I think the reason the arches are coming in later is because the arch is actually very hard to do. So a lot of the arches come in later than a lot of the trusses. Not saying that one is harder than the other, but the arch just takes a lot longer. So in that sense, it's harder to make.
I agree. I really do. The effort put into it. Oh, we heard a crack, I think. The effort that's put into these bridges.
A crack has been.
And there you go. It snaps.
I heard the crack.
That was some heavy weight. But yeah, the effort put into these bridges is very outstanding and honestly very amazing.
I think another 60 kilo bridge.
Very impressive. 54.25. That is outstanding. Congratulations, Dam and Law. You know, that's very impressive. I'm, close to 60, but it's very good.
Can I do a special shout out?
And we have a special guest with us today, Faith. How are you?
Hi, I wanted to shout out to Mr. Poldrigo. Hello.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Poldrigo. We are excited to have you as a viewer. Thank you. All right, next up we have Ho and Puerto Rico. Team 122504. Thank you. I'm excited. This is their first bridge they've built. And honestly, their first bridge exceeded very well. Very impressive. I'm excited to see what's going to happen now. Faith, Hua, and Puerto Rico, Martina. I'm excited to see your guys' bridge. This is amazing. Let's see, guys.
Just to reiterate their names, it is Faith Hua and Martina Poldrigo.
Excited to have you guys here. Carlo, you saw their first bridge. Very impressive. What do you think about this one?
I am not going to lie, Manav. I don't remember the first one particularly too well, but let me go on my sheet here. Their first bridge held...
Wow, with an impressive weight of 35.70 kilograms.
Yeah, I see something good happening here. I definitely could see another 30 bomb, but maybe this one is more for design. I'm not too sure. It definitely looks sturdy to me, and I guess we'll just see how things shake out.
I agree, Carlo. Let's see what happens. They are going with, again, the one bolt action. Looks like the one bolt is most commonly popular rather than two.
Yeah, they claim there's no difference, but personally, I believe the one bolt is just a little bit straighter. I feel like it just runs down the middle, but I see the merit in two bolt.
I agree. Thank you for your opinion.
All right, we are quite bored, ladies and gentlemen, and tired, so we're just going to interview random people.
All right,
Law, your bridge just went up.
All right, yeah, your bridge went up. What were your thoughts about your bridge?
I feel like it would have been better if we held more, but a 55 is okay. It's better than what we thought it would. We kind of thought it would at least better than a trash can.
Indeed, it's actually very impressive. I'm very I'm impressed. I think you guys did an excellent job. Your guys' design was nice. What was the thought process into this bridge?
We didn't really have one. We just went with the flow and added pieces where we thought it would need it, and yeah.
Okay.
Same here, Anise.
Your partner is actually joining you, Evelyn. Let's have a little chat with you.
Now, to spoil a little bit, I did hear you talking about how your brother, Ethan Dam, did beat you by, it says here, 8 kilos. That's a lot.
Thanks,
What are your
Carlo.
thoughts on that?
I'm really disappointed. A little bit.
I mean, you still held 54, so.
Yeah, it's
Impressive.
true. Not bad. Not bad. It's okay. We'll just come back again next year, and hopefully we'll beat them.
Is there going to be some bad blood in the family from now on? A little bit of...
There's always been bad blood.
Oh, you heard it here, folks.
Now,
is it going to be a fun dinner?
We didn't really get the answer from Anise. But Evelyn, what was the thought process into this bridge? They're giggling amongst themselves.
So we just looked at last year's results, and a lot of people did really well with their arch bridges. So we were like, you know what? We'll do that too. So that's why we chose an arch bridge.
Fantastic. That's very impressive. Good job, Evelyn and Anise. Congratulations. All right, we have new hosts, Isabel and Charlotte. It's gonna take over.
Can you help me guide me? I don't know what to say.
All right, Isabel, what do you think about this bridge?
I think it's beautiful, and the people who built this is really into it.
All right, Charlotte, what do you think?
You know what? I think this bridge is going to be the winner, honestly. And I know Martina's watching right now. It might be Martina's family watching. Hey, guys. Shout out. Martina's recording right now. Oh, she's blocked by the bridge, but yeah, she's recording.
I think
She
they're
hopes
gonna
they win.
I can't lie. I think they're gonna win because they built 2 bridges, and this is their best bridge out of the 2.
Yes. If you can't tell they're stressed, they want to win this one, guys.
They do seem very stressed, and Martina's actually yelling at the top of the
She's not
podium.
impressed with how they're placing the weights into the bucket. Yeah, I do see it.
Oh, and that snapped. I think there was a lot of weight in there, but it held up pretty well. Congratulations, Faith and Martina. Thank you, Isabel and Charlotte.
.4.
So, impressive weight held by Faith and Puerto Rico with 69.4 kilograms. Very impressive.
We have yet to break the 100 kilogram mark.
You know, we actually have Miss Hua sitting right next to us. Sorry if I butchered the name. But what was your expectation? And did you exceed it or not so much?
This one was better than our first one. Very happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, nothing more. Sorry.
Well, honestly, your first bridge compared to this one, you guys did lift a lot. But this one, you did it even more. Honestly, I saw a lot of potential in your bridge. Great infrastructure. Impressive. Congratulations, Faith and Martina, with 69.4 kilograms.
And up next we have, what's the next one? Bridge number 112530, Pendon, Key, and Romero. This is a group of 3. This is their second bridge? Yeah, second bridge. Martina, is your dad on the live stream?
All right, next up, team 112530, Pendon, Key, and Romero. This is their second bridge. You know, their first bridge actually held a pretty impressive weight of 22.60 kilograms. That is very amazing. I'm excited to see what their next bridge is going to hold. Honestly, their bridge looks very, very sturdy, and I'm excited. Faith, what are your opinions?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this A-frame bridge. Honestly, all the A-frame bridges really get me excited.
All right, and special guest, Keith, what do you think?
Well, it does seem to be tilting already, so I'm kind of worried about the integrity of this bridge. Not based on its structural integrity, however, on its stability.
I agree. Okay. Well, they are also going with the popular option of the 1 bolt. Seems very popular amongst a lot of people, but I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Wow, that took a great damage. I'm excited to see. Let's see what the weight is. All right, Pendon, Key, and Romero. Let's see what your weight is. Well, not your weight, but the weight of the bridge, of how much it held. You know, I make myself laugh sometimes. With my dad, I've never made this many dad jokes in my life. But hey, there's new beginnings to everything. Am I right, Carlo?
Yes, you are right, man.
Faith, am I right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We have one of our testers with us, Hayden Perzolo, back at it again. How are you feeling, Hayden?
You know, it's just a great day. We're almost there, but I feel great.
You know, being here the whole day and looking at these bridges and testing them, how does it feel?
Feels good.
Feels good. That's amazing.
What type of pizza flavor are you voting for at the end of this?
Cheese margarita. Wait, there's pizza.
Honestly, Aiden, I could not agree with you. Wait, no. I love to agree with you. I think that's a perfect option.
He's gone.
And as you can see, he's walking right behind the bridge. Wow, okay. Thank you, Aiden.
Oh, mine's coming up.
Well, actually, one of our sponsors is UBC today, and Faith will be attending engineering of UBC. Faith, you know, since you've obviously taken physics, you've built a bridge, and you actually find this as a passion. What are your thoughts, and how excited are you to attend UBC next year? Faith, let us know. How excited are you?
Oh, very excited. Thank you, Manuel, for the shout out, but perhaps you should be the real shout out here. What are your plans for next year? Will you be taking physics and helping with this bridge competition next year?
I will not be partaking in Physics 12, but I will obviously volunteer because I love volunteering, and I've been doing this all day. And honestly, I wasn't even assigned to this job in the first place, but I like commentating, and it's pretty fun. And I'm really excited. I'm very excited.
That is my bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my bridge. And gentlemen, we potentially have the 100-kilo bridge.
All right, so that was Pendon, Key, and Romero had 10.85 kilograms. Congratulations. Good job, guys. Next up, we have the co-host, Daoud. Honestly, Carlo, 1 second. Let me just type that in. Okay, great. Carlo, you've been sitting here all day since 9 o'clock, 9:30, I believe. What are your expectations?
Okay, I'll be honest. I built this a while ago. It broke several times. The craftsmanship is not very good. It weighed about 40 grams up until 2 days ago. We needed to hold the garbage can, I'll tell you that.
Well, your bridge does look very, very promising. Honestly, I love what you've gone with, and
I heard a creak.
It's okay. I'm excited. At least you're volunteering today, and you showed up, and your bridge showed up.
Did it break?
It's amazing.
No
Don't
way
worry.
it already broke. Did it?
We are currently in the mix of knowing if it broke or not. I'm not too sure, but let's see.
By the way, my brothers got 10 kilo and 18 kilo respectively, so let's shoot for higher than 18. Am I right? But they're both bums, so.
If you pass...
Look, the viewership's going up because it's mine.
Alumni of...
2 people. YouTube is not responding. Do you think this guy said bums?
Well, as you can see, Carlo's bridge is up. This is very promising, and honestly, I'm excited to see.
What am I supposed to do?
He said his brothers did predict that it would be 10 to 18 kilograms. But honestly, let's see if he can beat both of their expectations. If not, it's okay. At least he is volunteering. He says if it holds a garbage can, it's a win. Honestly, it's holding a garbage can, so congratulations, Carlo. Let's do a little clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're potentially witnessing a school record right now, so please.
All right. I don't think a school record.
That was an A for effort, folks. Yeah. Was it a creek?
It was a crack. What, you want to see it?
Yeah, where's the crack?
All right.
Where was it? Did
Well,
it hold the garbage can?
Congratulations.
Did it hold the garbage can? It held the garbage.
Carlo, what are your thoughts upon your bridge and what it did? How it
There were a lot of problems with this. It was a difficult building process. 8.85.
Okay, guys, come back in 10. All right, so
10-minute break.
We were just informed that it is a 10-minute break. I want to shout out all of our sponsors today. So, Carlo, can you? All right. So, starting off with Mick Elheny. Thank you so much for the sponsorship. And then we go to Engineering Consultants, Electrical and Mechanical, McCarthy Properties, BCIT, PM Hansen, and our community ourselves, Notre Dame Alumni Foundation. Next we have Fortis BC, Formtech, Triumph. Faith, would you like to give the rest of our sponsors? No, it's okay. So we have WSP, JK Lerch, and KPU Physics, Woldering and Associates, Project Management Consultants, the University of British Columbia Faculty of Applied Sciences, ACEC, British Columbia. I want to thank you, all the sponsors who support us today and who have been supporting us for the past 45 years in this Balsa Bridge competition. I'd like to thank Mr. Vogel for coming out and, the one who actually started this whole thing. Thank you to all our sponsors, and we love to have your support. Thank you. Continue, and I hope you like the rest of our segments. All right, so this is our break time segment. Keith, what are your opinions of this?
What kind of segment are we doing?
We are doing a question and answer.
Okay. What's your first question?
Like, what is your thoughts on this competition?
I think it's a great tradition to nurture the next generation of engineers.
I agree. All right, so
Seems like you took my place. Bad
talking about
Sit down.
the future.
Next time you see a number, put the number in kg when they do it.
All right.
Thank you.
What are your predictions? Sorry. What is your plan for the future? Where you're in grade 12? Did you take physics this year?
I did take physics this year.
All right. So, are you interested in engineering? I'm assuming you are.
I am not actually.
You are
I'm
not?
not going into engineering.
Okay. So, what will you be doing next year?
I'm going into computer science at SFU.
Okay. Nice. Wow. That's a very good choice. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you perform well.
Yep. Thank you very much for that.
I am very excited to see what Keith brings for himself in the future. Faith, let's talk a little bit about yourself. I'm assuming you also did Physics 12. That's why you did a bridge. What are you going to be doing? Oh, wait. Yeah, we already talked about EVC engineering. Right. So, what specifically are you going to do?
I'm starting biomed engineering, so
Wow.
not exactly civil. So bridge building, probably not something I care to do later on.
Sounds very fancy. Do you want to elaborate what that is?
I hope to work more in stem cell tech. I don't know if more of the mechanical or on the cellular side. We'll see.
Okay, that's very nice.
Thank you, Manav.
You're welcome, Faith. I think maybe Faith should sing us a little song. Maybe not. Well, you know, I don't know.
To the 7 of you watching, welcome. As we know, my bridge, sadly, only held 8.85 kilo. It's devastating. I am the one with the paper, so I can change the number if I'd like. But I won't do that, because I have integrity. So, I'm just happy it held the garbage can. I'm going to be honest. What? What? Well, right, we always like a guest. Welcome Ella Babaweed, who also competed in today's challenge. Hello, Ella. How are you?
I'm so good.
That's good. Ella, what do you think about the contest today?
It's super fun. I've never done it before, so it's cool to be in it. I always watch it every year.
That's very exciting. Ella, do you want to... What was the thought process in your bridge?
Like building it? Or just
in general.
In general. I was a little nervous. I was like, ooh, I don't know, like, never done this before. I don't know where to start. But me and Lorena just started building, and it ended up going pretty well. It held more weight than we thought, so that's good.
That's very impressive.
You guys had a modest 19.85 kilograms.
Yep.
As I'm reading here. That's pretty good.
Yep.
You are in the top 2/3.
Yes.
Very good.
I'm very happy with that.
What would you say is the hardest part about working with Lorena or any partner? Don't worry, she will listen.
Sometimes it's hard to get things done when you're distracted by someone else, but in the end, I think she was really helpful, and I think both of us working together really got the job done efficiently.
Next year, would you choose Lorena again? This is a hard question.
Yes, but next year I am not taking physics, so... But if I were, I would choose her.
Well, that's true friendship, folks.
That is. So, if you're not doing Physics 12, I'm assuming you're not doing engineering. What are you going to do after high school? Or what idea?
My plan is, well, yes, I'm not going to be an engineer. I want to go into sciences and eventually become a doctor, like a general practitioner. So hopefully I can do that one day. Just trying to meet the requirements to get into the program.
Wow.
Well, that's a great plan, Ella.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to tell our 7 viewers?
I love physics
Do you
and
wanna-
bridges.
Do you want to like sing us a little song? We know you're in choir. Sing us a little tiny bit of a song.
I'm okay. Maybe next year.
You heard that, folks. Maybe next year.
Well, guys, the 7 viewers listening right now, I guess you just gotta wait next year, man.
We're really tired, so we're gonna start talking about whatever we want to talk about. Manav, anything on your mind?
To be honest, not really. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But
What were
you know
your
what?
thoughts on your bridge? Has anyone interviewed you?
No, actually, no.
Guys,
Okay.
Let me interview.
Oh, you know what? You do.
I'll do. Okay, Manav, what were your thoughts when building your bridge and when it was like tested?
Well, when I built my bridge, there was like a lot of difficulties because like I think the leg was the weakest part.
We had that issue. That was us too.
Honestly, our legs didn't give out in the 13 kilograms it did hold. It was just that they heard a little crack and they decided to cut it off fully. It's okay. Maybe Clyde can carry the legacy next year. I will not be partaking in physics next year, unfortunately. But, you know, hopefully Clyde can take on the legacy. And working with Clyde was pretty fun. Yeah, he was at my house a lot. And we actually did have a sleepover, too.
Just for the bridge.
Just for the bridge. And we studied for physics. Yeah. Wow. We were very committed to this bridge. And honestly, first year building it, it's okay. We did a good job. We did a
Like
good job.
I would build a bridge again, but I'm not gonna take physics.
Yeah, same. I love building the bridge. Like I could do this any day, but yeah, no, I can't do the physics.
Yeah. Carlo, what about you? What were your thoughts? You worked alone, right?
Yeah, I did work alone. I'm more of a lone wolf, and I decided it would be better to deal with myself than another person. Huge mistake. That the bridge was way harder than I thought, and nothing glued correctly, and pretty much everything broke.
Do you arch?
No, I just did a truss, and it didn't go well. So listen to you folks, 3 folks in the audience. People are helpful. Anything else you would like to add?
I agree. I think me and Ella can say it's kind of hard working with well, not really hard, but
You can get distracted.
Yeah, you can get
but
very distracted.
I think we stayed on track.
Yeah, we stayed on track. Me and Clyde actually got a pretty early start, but you can get distracted when we goof off, you know.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's human nature.
Human nature, I agree.
nature.
Just, you know, being extroverts, being funny.
Yeah.
It's the problem with being funny, you know, you just get distracted.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah. Anyways, Carlo's looking very tired over here.
What time do you guys think we'll be done? If you had to guess.
If I had to guess,
5?
I would, 5 o'clock. Seems reasonable.
Quick plan.
That's when the pizza's coming.
Why wouldn't that be for lunch?
I'm very excited for pizza, guys. Just saying. Ella, what's your flavor? What's your to-go flavor?
My favorite pizza?
Yes.
I like classic pepperoni.
Classic
I'll eat anything. I don't really care.
Okay. Sorry to if there's any Italian originated people flavors. I don't know if you go by that or pizza.
Pepperoni. Oh, sorry.
It's toppings. Sorry. All right. So that's some good pizza, Ella. And what about you, Carlo?
I would say I'm a classic margarita guy. I don't like too much meat on my pizza. Classic margarita pizza.
Boom. I agree with Carlo. I also love margarita. You know, when they have those like these 2 or 3 basil leaves on there too, adds quite the significant taste. And you know, you have like a nice cold Diet Coke with you. Hits the spot every single time. Ella, why don't you tell us a joke?
I don't know if I know any.
Let me think about some jokes in my head.
That's good. Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about some jokes. All right. Let's see, guys.
Let's have a joke off.
Why did the bridge builder get promoted?
Why?
Because he always spans new ideas.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Are you ready?
Guys.
Guys.
Yeah, I didn't get it
You guys
either.
ready? I think you'll get this. Why don't scientists trust atoms?
Why, Ella?
Because they make up everything. That was a good one.
That's a knee slapper. I'll say. Let's see. something bad joke and funny. Yes, I am using my trusty friend here.
His name is ChatGPT.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Sorry, we are not using that. We're using Clyde. Clyde came back. He can't talk.
You know, I used to date a bridge engineer, but she said I had too many emotional spans.
I don't get it.
What's a span?
I'm
I
not
feel
an
like that's something
engineer, so I
super
don't get
specific,
it.
like engineer.
Okay, wait, I have one. Why did the physics teacher break up with the biology teacher?
How come?
There was no chemistry.
Ah.
Yep.
What do you call a bridge that always telling you what to do?
What?
A control bridge.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yes.
There is now zero. There's zero. It's gone. They do not like it.
We drove them away.
Well, since there's 0 viewers, I guess we can sing because Clyde also sang.
What did he sing? I want to live up to him.
What did Clyde sing?
Michael Jackson song.
Okay, Michael Jackson. Well, let's see. Let's see some Michael Jackson. Ella, should we sing some Michael Jackson?
Wait, where are the viewers? Where do you see it? Oh.
There's 0.
Hey.
Where? Okay. What are some Michael Jackson songs? Okay, so we have.
Billie Jean is at my door.
Okay, Ella.
That's all I know. That's.
Well, we have You Are Not Alone. But really, you might be alone. Well,
We're alone. Nobody's watching.
Like Carlo. He was very alone while building the bridge.
What is this?
Yeah, so honestly, we're not gonna sing that song. It's just too much effort. Ella, what do you think about Justin Bieber?
Oh, he's amazing. Like old Justin or new?
Old Justin.
Old is good.
Right? Yeah. I agree. I don't know. Let's see. Guys, what songs like? All right, we are back.
There's no one
there. That's the whole point of it. Yeah.
Oh, I just told you there's 2 viewers.
There's 2? Wait.
Ella, you should sing a song. Show you off. Tonight I wanna show you off. Hey, what you got? I'm gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight. I wanna show you all the finer things in life. Okay, Ella, let's go.
I'm falling for you.
I'm coming for you. It's that ooh.
I need.
Okay, Ella.
Is a beauty and
pop off, Ella.
It'll make my life
For the 0 listeners, come on, pop off.
And all of you, and make it answer to, and tell me like you do.
Well,
that's all I got.
That was fantastic, Ella. I think you're an amazing singer. No wonder why Mr. Isherwood actually has you in bridge building. In choir.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Are you next, or did you just go?
I've been saying bridge building a lot today, and it's kind of engraved in my head. I'm gonna be honest.
Just make it big. make it big the size of the screen.
See, as you can see, Carlo is clearly up here, but we are gonna put the newer contestant.
Okay. Well, that's the second worst one of the day.
Your bridge?
Yeah.
Aw, it's okay.
It's okay, Carlo. We have our wrong letter.
Close.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 3 group. Triple.
I think everyone else is tired. I mean, you haven't really done anything.
I'm just glad our bridge was during our physics block.
We kind of just sat here and did nothing. Anyways, we have our next 3 contestants, Morrow, Russ, and Laxon. They had a very good start on their first bridge. I'm excited to see their second
They
bridge.
do have the record. I got word that this was their lesser bridge, but they were confident that this could also break the record or enter the podium.
I agree.
Who's the highest right now? Who's winning?
Them, Morrow, Russ.
Oh, for their first bridge?
Yeah.
How much did it hold?
I can't read it. It's 83.
Wow, they're actually our lead winners right now.
If me and Lorena didn't have to change our legs, it would have held so much more.
Oh yeah, because that's what fell off.
Yeah, Ella, your bridge looked very. Your bridge
'Cause
looked.
It wasn't long enough, but it literally was long enough.
Your bridge was very. It had a lot of potential. I will say it did. I loved it personally.
It was slanted, but once that, if you just look past that, it could have held a lot more.
I agree. Well, it's great, guys. It's great. I love being here. Sorry, Carla. What did you say?
I love physics.
Likewise.
Me too, which is why I'm retaking it in the summer.
Well, up top, Ella.
Yep.
If you guys heard that, me and Ella are actually high-fiving right now. Yep, that was.
Another one.
See, that was a double high five because we did it with both of our ends.
Yes.
I think this is first time in history that anyone's ever sang on this thing, but clearly the people love it, so we're gonna keep. We're the people, right. The people who are listening and tuned in, we know you love it, and whoever watches this later, I hope you love it too. Yeah.
How many people are watching?
Another day he's gone.
I think they're sick of us talking.
I'm still all alone.
See, that sounds like. Oh.
How could this be?
We had like 20 viewers at one point.
When you're not here with me. Another day was gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? When you're not here with me.
As you can see, go to war.
Every day is sin is my son. Bye, Ella. Ella is signing out. Ella, any last words?
I had a blast.
She had a blast, guys. Let's keep this running. Woohoo! All right, Patrick, you have been working your butt off all day long. You're a tester. You've been lifting weights. I see your muscles popping out. I see that pump. What are your thoughts about all these bridges? What are your thoughts about this Balsa Bridge challenge?
Well, I think overall the year has been somewhat underwhelming because so far we haven't even got any bridges that can hold over 100 kilograms. So I don't know if we're ever going to get a bridge over 100 kilograms this year, which will be kind of disappointing. But we got to blame the wood. This year's wood harvest was just
I
bad.
agree. The wood harvest.
Yeah, that's why Carlos' bridge did not do very well.
Also known as the world record holder.
I agree. The proficiency of harvesting wood this year wasn't as good as previous years. That's why we haven't gotten 100 breaker. But if we do, it will be 2 records. A, it's going straight to first place. B, it's gonna be the record of today.
I'm 1,000% making a bench bridge next year.
And
1,000. It's literally gonna be these things and then across.
I think an entertaining bridge will be Almerico's bridge, who has struggled today trying to get his bridge to not get disqualified, but I think he's gotten it through and it will be tested.
Yeah, I'm seeing 20 kilo.
Well, I am glad. I am glad to see that.
My
Patrick-
personal prediction for Almerico, the bucket, no more.
Okay, wow. That is very low.
Inspiring words, Pat.
Inspiring, very. You know,
Almost
I don't
makes you think, is he gonna touch the garbage can?
I don't think we got a like opinion of your bridge.
Oh, my
What do you
bridge.
think about your bridge? Let's
Oh.
see. Let's actually date back.
My bridge, I got 0 kilograms.
What's your name?
Morton. Aries and Morton. Arius.
Morton,
actually. They
Aries,
spelled,
and
they spelled the John's name wrong, which is kind of John was kind of
Well,
pissed about that.
John is John, and they spelled his name wrong.
We know
but
John, we all
it's
love
okay. We all love John. And Patrick Morton. You guys lifted 0.00 kilograms.
I know.
Three
It was,
six
it was
days.
a big, it was a tough loss for us.
It was.
I know. I was expecting at least something, and you know, we just really needed to support the feet. The feet it tipped over, and it was a surprising loss for us. I really expected more from me.
I agree. I had a lot of faith.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of potential in your bridge. I was kind of upset when it didn't hold even the trash can.
Oh yeah.
I was upset.
I know. I was upset too. Yeah.
But you know what? You've been a good cheer. You've been volunteering,
Yeah.
and that's what matters.
It's been a good day. It's been a
I
good
agree.
day.
And this is me and Patrick high-fiving. And this is us actually this is me clapping my hands. Yeah. So actually, good job, Patrick. You had a great run with John. And are you taking Physics 12 next year?
I will be taking Physics 12 next year, so you will see me back next year
wow.
with hopefully a better bridge. Me and John are discussing. We think we might build an arch bridge next year instead of an A-frame,
Okay.
and we'll see how that goes.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see it. Well, so since you're doing Physics 12, are you interested into pursuing into the engineering field?
So I'm still debating it, but I might. My options are either engineering or going into a different route.
What was
which,
my- what was my
yeah.
Okay. Okay, well,
Othello?
you have a bright future ahead of you, Patrick. I see you put in the work, effort. You're a very smart guy. Congratulations on your bridge and showing up here. And thank you for being a tester. All right, so we have a new host. Actually, the one we were interviewing, Patrick, he's gone from the tester position to the interviewee position, and he will be helping us out. Patrick, take it off.
Well, hello guys. Today I will be interviewing Anson Co. Right?
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce your last name?
That's right,
okay.
that's right.
He had a very good performance with his bridge today,
That's
and
correct.
I'd like to hear what he has to say about it. Well, how do you think you did on your bridge?
Honestly, I think we did pretty good. Me and Keith, my partner, he carried, not gonna lie. And look, after I'm talking, we got 2 viewers. So thank you for joining.
You're just so popular, Anson.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, guys, we are starting a new bridge. We have to go. I have to sign off for today, but you will still have Manav and Carlo Daoud on the map.
Indeed. And actually, we have a new tester, Ben Waslin. Ben Waslin, give us your thoughts, man. Come on, we haven't had an interview with you all day, and you've been testing all day. Come on.
Well, of course, man. I've been testing all day, but you know what? Bridges have looked pretty solid. You know, I'll take it. Some quick breakers. Always like to have those breaks, but you know what? We're moving here.
That's amazing. And what did you think of your own brother's bridge?
I hate to admit, but I'm impressed. He actually did pretty good. I was hoping it was going to collapse the second we put the can on it, but he held up. I'm pretty proud of him.
That's amazing. Brotherly love. Love to hear it, Ben. Thank you very much. I met your girl, what a difference. What you see in her, you will see in me. But I guess it was all just make believe. Oh, love. Never knew what I was missing, but I knew when we start kissing. I found love. All right, that is enough for our singing. Now we will be starting up. Morrow, Russ, and Laxon. This is their second bridge.
Give me a song.
Okay. Guys, we have to... Morrow. All right, Dominic, we see that your bridge is up next. What are your thoughts on your bridge, and what is your performance thought?
So we got our second bridge coming up. Currently, our first bridge holds the record right now, but I'm not as confident with this one. I'm confident in our performance so far. I think we did a great job. Yeah. There's a couple other good bridges coming up. I just hope that the competition goes smoothly.
You guys are currently in the first place, so I'm very impressed. Good job, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we have Morrow, Russ, and Laxon up now. This is their second bridge, and they're once again going with the popular option of V1 action bolt. Let's see what happens. Okay, man. All right, Carlos Bridge is absolutely broken now. Wow, looks like they're placing quite a few weights in there. I'm excited to see what this bridge can do, honestly. Yes, I'm very excited. right, Morrow, Russ, and Laxon. Impressive bridge so far. They've been entering the weight and seem solid. No cracks have been heard yet. No bend. Actually, I see a little bit of bend, but it's all right. Looks very promising. What?
This bridge is almost as good looking as its creator, isn't it, huh? Don't you agree, Manav?
Well, the three individuals are very smart. I agree with you, Paulo. But let's
I didn't
see.
say anything about their intelligence, huh?
But let's see if it holds up to the strength of the bridge.
We just had a shipment come in from for Beat Down Kits.
Thank you very much, Paulo, again for shouting out your company. We're excited to hear about your adventure, but we need to stay on topic. As you can see, there's a lot of weight going into this. This is very impressive. Carlo, don't you think so?
I concur.
Likewise. Looks very impressive. A lot of weight, honestly.
Yeah, you're like top 6.
You know, Carlo, I think these guys have a real good strategy. Both their bridges have had a very good competition. Very impressive, honestly. What do you think,
concur.
Carlo?
I mean, these bridges, we've seen a lot of good bridges today. This is made by, as we know, the reigning champions right now. So if they somehow break their next record with their other bridge, that would be a pretty big feat, especially if they break 100 kilo. To our 4 viewers that are currently online, you are witnessing history.
Indeed, you are.
So apparently we've actually gotten a couple calls of people complimenting our skills over here. We just wanted to say thank you so much to anyone. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Well, we were informed that we had our commentation of Clyde Tan. That's a word I made up on the spot, but there's a lot of things I made up on the spot today. Anyways, our comment Anyway, our comments, they were viewed. People thought that our commentating was very funny, and so Clyde Tan, Carlo Daoud, me, Anson, Paulo, Matea Kerman. We like to shout out all the people that were commentating today. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, and it wouldn't be as funny as we could. But we tried our best, and honestly, looking at this bridge, Dominic, Hayden, and Chris, amazing job. This is amazing. Both of the bridges was just, it was awesome. Honestly, the competition that they bring to this challenge this year is end right as we speak. Maybe that was a jinx, maybe it wasn't, but they held up a good amount of weight. I'm excited to see what the weight is. I'm quite excited to see the weight of this. That took quite a long time, honestly. Honestly, yeah. On the side here, we have Paulo Deflurry laughing a lot. He is one of our next contestants. Paulo, what did you think about this bridge?
I thought it was really good. I like the triangles and stuff. It looked very strong. I think it might have broken their own record for today, which is very impressive. Good job.
Amazing. That's an amazing commentation. New word I made up actually today. Yeah, Paulo, I'm excited, and I hope you're excited. We'll have an interview with you just before. 142, the new record of today, meaning that they are at first place now. Amazing, outstanding.
Dominic, before this, I remember you saying something about this bridge not being as well. What do you have to say about it now?
Well, clearly I was wrong. Got my lack of judgment. I had a bet with my other two partners that our first one would hold strong, but evidently I was wrong. I'm really proud of our efforts in this first bridge, and I hope it's enough to secure the competition.
You know what? I think you'll be right. We're winding down here, and that is a big marginal lead. And guess who's in second place? It's you as well. You have taken the top two spots of the podium. Anything else to say, Chris? Any more thoughts? Hayden, anyone?
Go Dallas, go. Oilers
Go
suck.
Dallas, go. I love the Oilers.
All right, so congratulations.
Okay, you gotta be.
Sorry. Thanks, man. Can you put the new names in? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Congratulations to Hayden, Dominic, and Chris. Outstanding 142.90 kilograms. This is today's record, and I am honestly very, very happy and proud of them. Carlo, why don't you talk to us a little about the standings and how proud you are?
I'm immensely proud. Sorry, that's a joke from The Office. This is amazing. I mean, we didn't think we'd break 100 kilo, and now we have a bridge that has almost doubled the second place finisher, done by the second place finisher. This is amazing. I don't think we've seen anything like this in a while.
I don't think we ever have, honestly. Second place, first place, stolen by Morrow, Russ, and Laxon. A very, very impressive job. DeLulo still sitting at third place with 79.45 kilograms. Honestly, I'm glad that these guys found themselves not only breaking today's record, but securing first place and second place. Very impressive. Hayden, can we get some thoughts upon your finishing today?
Yeah, I thought we did a pretty good job. You know, hard on the weight, pounding the iron. I thought I'm really proud of our bridge today.
This was very impressive, I have to say. Securing first and second spot, man.
Yeah, it's a great honor. You know, we worked really hard for this, and you know, we're gonna reap the rewards now.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, let's go, Oilers.
Let's go. Next up, we have Americo Newan. Americo, come up here. I see your bridge. Very, very impressive. Can you give us the inspiration behind your bridge and the process of building your bridge?
Honestly, while making the bridge, I felt a bit lackadaisical. This bridge was inspired by a roof design, and there's not much else to say. I'm gonna thank ChatGPT for helping me with this bridge, and myself, and I, and that's it.
All right, inspiring words. Thank you. Lackadaisical, never heard of the word.
Lackadaisical macadamia.
First time hearing that word, but he seems to have confidence. He used his trusty friend ChatGPT. I'm excited to see what honestly happens for this bridge. I'm excited. Well, Americo, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Best of luck, man. As you can see, this build is very unique and honestly quite different from what we've seen today. You know, I don't know if this bridge is focusing more upon the weight to hold or the style it brings, but it is very nice and looks like a lot of time and effort was taken. Now, I hope the legs can really support the full balance and honestly, let's see. Now, for the first time in a while, we see them not only using one bolt, but a double bolt action. This is very good. Looks like he's going against. Wow. So that broke away right away, but shout out to Americo for building a unique bridge, and honestly, shout out to him. Congratulations, Americo. Good efforts, man. All right, we have Americo here with us. Americo, tell us your thoughts about this bridge, or what just happened.
I'm quite disappointed in myself. You know, I was kind of expecting to hold the bucket, but guess I didn't. And guess I'll see you next year. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thank you for the wise words.
I just lost the class.
I'm thrilled to see you, man. I'm thrilled to see what you can achieve next year. Okay, 0.00 kilograms. That's
They show that?
3 sig digs. Wow, amazing. All right, next up we have Team 112541 Zhang's bridge. I'm excited to see what Zhang brings to the table. Let's see what happens next. All right, so Zhang's bridge is currently getting set up. I'm excited to see. Carlo, what do you think?
I am playing head basketball, so.
All right, that's not about physics, but I'll take it on from here. I'm excited. I'm honestly.
It's been a long day. I mean, I've been on here since 9:30, and you know what? They say it's not a tiring gig, but this is pretty tiring. Let's just look at Zhang's. Let's stay focused. We're almost done here. Got 3 bridges left. But just so the audience knows, I'm on my last string. It's pretty tiring. I didn't think talking for a long time would be that tiring. We'll have one more shout out for our sponsors after this bridge. Is it 0? Yeah, I know. I don't think he's here. Did it hold? And that is going to be 7.45 kilo for Andrew Zhang, a Chinese exchange student. Congratulations for him.
You did not have to mention that.
And next up we have Paulo Deflurry, if someone could go get him. He has what many analysts predicted were going to be a 100 kilo plus bridge. So I think it would be pretty nice. He went with the arch design provided by his uncle, who went through the contest as well. This is our second last bridge, so let's get it going. It should be pretty nice.
Should give the Russ Morrow bridge or Laxon bridge a run for their money.
It could, it could try to crack into the top 2. It seems pretty locked down if I've ever seen it. It's got a lead on itself. Paulo, your bridge is up. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say?
I hope I do good.
Anything about... I heard there's this place where you can get jerseys.
There is. B-Town Kids. If you want to follow them up on Instagram. We just had an order come in today. Very high quality. All sorts. We got retro soccer jerseys, current soccer jerseys, NBA jerseys, football jerseys. All sorts of jerseys. We only got 1 viewer right now, but that doesn't even bug me. That doesn't bug me. You guys can get jerseys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Sorry, folks. This is not Zhang anymore. This is Deflurry. Deflurry. Flurry.
These names these days.
That's how you spell it.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I
think it looks.
Paulo, is this how you spell your name?
Yeah, that's good. Well done. Thanks, Carlo.
Thank you. I like it better when I'm with you. As we're winding down, really the grasp of people watching and caring of what we say is dwindling. Now, we only have one viewer, and if you're watching right now, you are that one viewer. And from us to you... Oh my god!
Well, sorry
There's
for...
no way.
I'm sorry that Carlos scared you off to our one viewer, but honestly, it's okay.
Why would he go off?
It says one viewer. You know...
No, it's delayed on that.
Honestly,
no way.
I thank whoever watched this stream so far. It was amazing. Paulo, very impressive bridge, I will say. It's holding up pretty well. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, yeah. Good job, man. It's very impressive what you've done here, honestly. And I look forward to seeing how much. Wow. Okay.
There's a mold. There is a mold. I like that, man.
Well, Paulo, man, very impressive. Your bridge is holding up pretty well, man. What do you have? What are your thoughts right now?
Hey, man, I just want to thanks for everybody for watching right now, man. It's really it's heartwarming, really. All the viewers. We got how many views we got right now? We got lots. We got lots of viewers right now. We got lots of viewers. Obviously, I wanna shout out B-Town Kids. Supplying high quality jerseys.
I was listening to the podcast.
We have 0 views.
Also, now we have a special guest named Marta. Marta, you're in grade 9?
9.
She's in grade 9. Will you be taking physics?
I might be forced to.
Okay. Well, are you excited for bridge building?
No.
Do you think your idea is kind of gonna look like Paulo's?
So Paulo actually copied my brother's.
Well, inspiration.
I used his. It was a copy.
Exact.
Well, if we date back, your cousin had a pretty well weight, held up.
Yeah, how much weight?
That we cannot disclose.
No, we can't. I think we got records of it.
All right.
You just don't got the records here?
Do you want to pull up the records then?
I don't know.
All right, then let's not talk about it. Anyways.
Did you gain any viewers since I came?
Oh, we got 2 viewers.
We have 2 viewers. Good job.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, guys. Bye.
I think that this might beat the record, and with a late night push on our second last bridge, it seems like Paulo Deflurry might take one of the top spots. Paulo, how do you feel about this? Are you nervous?
A little bit. You know, I wouldn't really feel too bad about losing because I think the number one bridge today is very good. So it's not a big deal, you know.
Impressive. Is there kind of a mutual respect to other bridge builders?
You think you're cool?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got it. That's right. Said it perfectly.
Well, anyway, they are pouring the sand. That means it is coming down to its last hours. Paulo Deflurry believed his bridge was steaming, and when in fact it was sand. We currently have 5 viewers. We are an all-time high here. I think everyone is tuning in to this historic moment. This could be a record breaker. We never know, folks. This is a well-made bridge, and this could be a first place.
Marta, take it off. Oh my God.
Guys, the bridge broke, as you might have observed.
Sure.
Manav will now sing us a song.
I will not, but I will be singing.
No, he will be singing a song.
I will not. But impressive work done by Paulo. That was very impressive. Paulo, tell me a little bit. How do you feel right now?
I mean, I'm very proud of what I accomplished today.
I'm excited to see your result, man. Let's see how it is.
All right. I think you might be beat here.
Once you start adding sand, it was over.
It seems pretty. I'm excited.
That is a new first place finisher, folks.
What is it?
Wow, 170 points.
170. Congratulations.
Paulo, how ecstatic are you? You don't look like someone that actually built the bridge.
Wow, new record. Impressive. First place.
Seemed like DeLulo was going to stay up there, but unfortunately, it seems like Deflurry will take his place in the number 1 spot. Morrow, Russ, and Laxon, both of their extremely good bridges, will move down to the 2nd and 3rd spots.
Is there a final?
What do you mean a final? There is one last bridge. Hip and Waslin, their last bridge. It was scheduled for 7. It is currently 4:46. We are about 2 hours and 14 minutes ahead of schedule. That was a truly amazing, I'd say, blitzkrieg to the end for, I mean, everyone was pretty scared that we weren't going to get to the 100-kilo mark. And now in the last 5 bridges, we've had 2 with over 140 kilos per. We are currently changing the scoreboards now to reflect the new records. Unfortunately for Morrow, Russ, and Laxon, they will not be memorialized on the shirts and will, of course, be hit down 1. But their feats, nevertheless, are worth mentioning as they made 2 record-breaking bridges for this year that are comfortably in the 2nd and 3rd spot. Hello, Will.
What are you,
I like it better when I'm with you.
Well, the winner of, after obviously him and Waslin, of 170.60 kilograms, we have the person who's been shouting out his business all day. You want to shout it out one more last time?
If you guys want high quality jerseys, go to B-Town Kits on Instagram. Thank you guys so much. Whether you want soccer, football, basketball, we got all sorts of jerseys there. Thank you guys so much. We just had a shipment come in today. It was very good quality. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Congratulations, Paulo. We next have up Hip and Waslin. I'm excited to see what happens here.
As this is our last bridge, and we're winding down with a high amount of viewers, we would like to thank all of you, past and present viewers, for watching. Thank you for listening for our antics. It's been a long, tiring day, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Well,
And that is the
congratulations. Well, congratulations to our last Congratulations to the last person, contestant. Hip and Waslin, you had a great run. Congratulations, guys. And yeah. Okay.
And for our final number to be put in, it is going to be.
It is going to be.
I'd say about 20. What is it?
1 second. 33.85. Congratulations. Hip. Congratulations to Hip and Waslin for 33.85. Very, very impressive.
Because you're Indian.
Thanks, Marta, for making fun of me. Well, congratulations to our winner Paulo Deflurry with 170.60 kilograms. Second place, Morrow, Russ, and Laxon at 142.90 kilograms. Then at third place, Morrow, Russ, and Laxon again at 83.40 kilograms. Thank you for watching Bridge Building 25.
Go Pablo!
Go Paulo. Congratulations, Paulo Deflurry.
Let me reiterate. Carlo Dowd signing off. Oh, I already did.
Thank
Well, I'll do it
you
again.
for everyone joining us for the Bridge Building 25. I'm Manav Chopra signing out.
Carlo Dowd, I was here all day, signing off.